In this video, I'm going to take you around North Dallas on the map. That way it can provide a little bit of perspective on where you are in relationship to everything else around you. And if you watched our vlog tour through North Dallas, then it'll provide a little bit of extra context to that video as well. And we're getting into it right now. Hey ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for the most thorough deep dive into all things Dallas, Texas, well, this is the channel that helps you do that. So I invite you to subscribe down below and make sure you tap the bell for notifications so that you can stay up to date on the current market here in Dallas, Texas. We drop new videos every single week. My name is Jimmy Webb Jr. I'm a local real estate agent, born and raised here, and we're getting tons of calls and emails every single day from people just like you who are ready to make a move here in Dallas, and we absolutely love it. So if you are thinking about buying or selling here in the Dallas area, then you got to reach out. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, jump on our calendar if you want to jump straight to a Zoom with us. That is our favorite, be able to put a face with a name, but whatever way is easiest for you, we've got you back when making a smooth move here in Dallas, Texas, or in North Dallas like we're talking about today. So without further ado, let's jump over to my computer and I'll take you on a full map tour of North Dallas. All right. Welcome to North Dallas, or technically far North Dallas as it's listed on the map here. North Dallas is just on the south side of 635 right here, which kind of blends in to Preston Hollow right there. But let's zoom out as we always do to get started. Now I'll show you on the map here just kind of where we are, right? So you got the tollway on the west side of you here that's going to take you straight shot into downtown Dallas. That's about a 15-minute, maybe 20-minute, depending on how north you are, right? Of course. Now, one thing that you will want to know is you're definitely going to want to have a toll tag and just slap that on your windshield when you come here. If you don't already, we do have quite a few tollways around, and they all work off of the same system, right? So very simple. When you come in and you move with us, we have that list that will give you things to do before you move and everything. And so getting a toll tag is part of that. We'll show you how to do all that. But yeah, so that's the tollway. Then you have 75 on this side, which that's a freeway. Same thing. It'll put you in downtown Dallas in about 15 minutes over there. And then you have 635 on the south of you, and then you have George Bush tollway on the north side of you right there. Okay, and then I'll get into some of the bordering towns and suburbs around you in just a moment. But let me show you actually where. So if you're we got to show you where the Cowboys play. Okay, so that's over here in Arlington. If you haven't checked out the Arlington vlog, you might want to check that one out. But the AT&T Stadium, this is Jerry World right here. This is this is quite an impressive structure. If you haven't been to a Cowboy game, you definitely have to come and check it out over here. And then we also have the Rangers, the Texas Rangers play over here as well. So we have the new retractable roof. Actually, I'll show you the old stadium. Yeah, so this is the old one where, listen, we were just out here baking like lobsters, just trying to catch a ball game in the summertime, and so, everybody's super pumped about having the retractable roof out here. It's got AC on the inside. It's a beautiful thing, all right, folks? And so, yeah, I actually went to opening day at Globe Life Field. It is absolutely beautiful with a capital B inside. I mean, it is gorgeous inside. So definitely you're going to want to check that out. And then Texas Live, I always mention this as well. If you don't want to be inside the stadium, but you want to be around the atmosphere, then Texas Live is a massive cluster of bars and just a ton of stuff to do where, you're still going to be, like I said, a part of the atmosphere right in and around the stadium right there, okay? Then you have Six Flags right here as well. So if you like your roller coasters, if you like your thrills, then you definitely have that right here in your backyard as well. So definitely fun to go over there. I definitely went when I did the Arlington vlog. I definitely, you better believe I went in and rode that Titan, rode Batman, rode. Actually, the Mr. Freeze was shut down that day. I was kind of mad about that. But the Texas Giant, that's the largest all wooden roller coaster in America, I believe, maybe the world. But anyway, I digress. I'm getting excited about roller coasters. But can you tell I like Six Flags? Anyway, so let's get into some of the stats here real quick. So population, you got 205,000 people in here. Okay, so you've got a pretty good group in there. 55% of people own their homes here. So now with that amount of people, you're gonna have a wide range. So there are some of the nicest parts of Dallas in North Dallas here, and then there are some not so nice areas as well. So you're gonna have a wide range here. Median income is 82,000. So people do fairly well for themselves. You're very centrally located as far as the entire metroplex is concerned. And then median home value is 264,000 in this area here. Okay, so now let me show you some of the schools here. Oh, let me get rid of that. So now if you're interested in private schools, okay, I'm a private school kid, so if you have any questions about that, definitely reach out to me. Let me know. I'm still very involved in that community. And if I don't know the answer, then I definitely know the people who can get you the answer for whatever it is that you're looking for. But you've got TCA, Trinity Christian Academy, right there, right off of Addison Road, just north of Addison Airport, which, by the way, I guess while we're here, we might as well talk about it. So it's a private airport. I know quite a few people actually who fly in and out of there. And you can actually do flying lessons and all sorts of stuff out of there as well. So really nice to have this literally, 5 minutes away from your home, right? So that's very convenient. And then you have Green Hill School over here, which is where I went to school. And so that's both of these are I know Green Hill is top 20 in the nation as far as private schools go. TCA's got to be top 100, maybe top 50. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. But anyway, so schools are there, and then you'll have off of, where's Preston? Yeah, Preston. You'll have Shelton somewhere. Yeah, you've got Fairhill right there. Yeah, there's Shelton right there. So you'll have that one as well. You'll have Hager Elementary right there, and then I think. Oops. Yeah, Frankfurt Middle School is over there. Yeah, JJ Pier. A lot of North Dallas feeds into. This is actually Richardson on the east side of Coit over here. This is getting into Richardson. I'll talk about some of that in a moment, but a lot of that will feed into the public school. Will feed into JJ Pierce, which is a good school. And then you got Park Hill as well. That's a junior high. Brentfield is one of the best elementaries in the city, and then I think you've got some down here. Yeah, Spring Valley. Yeah, so but kind of the main ones, from my perspective, is a lot of people who live here are having their kids go to TCA or Green Hill or maybe another private school. Like you've got Jesuit right here, Hockaday is right there as well, St. Mark's right there. And then Ursuline is right in here somewhere as well. So it is kind of a private school situation a little bit. But then you have, again, JJ Pierce is a really good public school as well. So hey, if you like what we're talking about so far, please tap that thumbs up button down below. It would mean the world to us if you did that. So thank you so much, and make sure you're subscribed as well. You definitely do not want to miss that next video that we drop. Okay, so definitely make sure you tap the bell for notifications as well while you're down there, and so that way you can be notified whenever we drop that next video. Hey, listen, I was born and raised here, so I dropped some some insider knowledge on all these videos here, so I definitely want to make sure you're tuned in for that. And now let's talk about some of the major intersections here. So you've got you know, you've got Coit Road, which is the main road. That's going to be your border on the east side. You've got, well, Meandering Way is kind of a good connector, but honestly, Meandering Way has a lot of stop signs and it's kind of annoying. So if you're gonna try to go south, you might as well just hit Hillcrest or Coit over there. And then Preston Road. If you've watched any of our other videos, you'll know about Preston Road. Preston goes all the way down, actually almost into downtown. It stops right here at Armstrong on the south side of Highland Park right there, and that actually goes all the way up to the Red River, all the way up here, up into Preston. So 289, you see right there, 289, that yellow right there, that's Preston Road, is 289. Okay, so yeah, Preston Road is a big deal. Probably one of the nicest roads in Dallas, I would say. And then of course you have the tollway on this side, okay, and then Midway Road on the west side of the tollway here. Okay, so and then on east and west going, let's start at the top. So I mentioned George Bush already. You got Frankfurt, which is a big one, and then you're kind of you know, not sandwich. What's the word that I'm looking for? You've got the airport right there, so you know nothing really goes through the airport right there. But Arapahoe will be a big one. Then Beltline Road actually goes. It is a loop. It goes all the way around Dallas actually. So you'll see, you know, if you're on the south side of Dallas, you'll see Beltline, and you'll be like, wait, is that the same Beltline that's on the north side? Yep, it sure is. And then you've got Spring Valley as well, and then you've got Alpha Road over here as well, before you hit 635 on that side. Okay, so let me take you around. I'll start on, yeah, we'll save the good stuff till the end on the south side. So let me start on the north side up here. Okay, so you got this is actually a really cool dog park, North Bark Dog Park. Say that 5 times fast. Up here, it's kind of, you know, surrounded by apartments up there, but really cool park. Actually, you'll see this creek, White Rock Creek. That creek does actually flow all the way into White Rock Lake down here. So I've actually ridden my bike kind of along that creek. There's a trail that kind of follows it. I've ridden my bike down there, and so that's definitely a cool spot. Or I don't know why I said that. A cool trail is what I meant to say. And then Katy Jackson Park, you have a few trails in here as well. So you know, you've got you know, listen, it's nothing really outstanding, I'll be quite honest, but you know, you have you know, some playgrounds and things like that up there. Then Frankfurt and Preston, this is a big commercial area, especially on the east side. You know, you've got like, I know, yeah, Kohl's, you have your Tom Thumb. This is a really nice Tom Thumb actually, and then you've got this water element in here as well. So you know, cool little feature right there. But this is a kind of a busy area. You've got some good restaurants on this side, and then really along Preston, you're gonna have a lot of commercial. I'll say. I mean, you know, and then actually, yeah, while we're getting in here into Campbell, so yeah, let's talk about this now. So Preston and Campbell Road on the west side, these are some of the nicest homes in all of Dallas. Okay, I even show you the top listing in North Dallas is in here. Okay, so if you watch the vlog, you'll see that one. That one's in here. And then you have Bent Tree Country Club, which is one of the nicer country clubs in Dallas, is, you know, right here adjacent to you right there as well. So you've got, you know, I mean, this course is actually very, very nice as well. A lot of water. So, you know, if you're not afraid of getting wet, then you'll definitely love playing that course. And then, yeah, so that's, you know, I don't want to go too detailed. You'll have to watch the vlog. If you want to see these, you know, if you want to see me walk around these places, then you'll have to check out the vlog for that. And then, yeah, we're kind of right here in this corridor here. So Hillcrest, Campbell Green is really just a bunch of soccer fields. They don't really take good care of it. You know, I mean, they're just fields, you know, so if you're going out there just to, you know, get a random workout in or something, then that's what kind of Campbell Green is. My dad actually, they used to have judo there. I think since COVID though, they kind of did away with that. So actually I think, yeah, that's kind of a bummer. So that doesn't exist anymore. Coit and Campbell is another really popular area. You've got a lot of commercial going on in here. Is that Home Depot over here? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, Home Depot's right there. You've got yeah, a ton of stuff going on at Coit and Campbell. Yeah, and then UTD is right here as well. So University of Texas at Dallas. You know, you have obviously University of Texas system going on right there. Then yeah, JJ Pierce on just that east side of Coit right there. Coit and Arapahoe, really this whole along Coit is like, there's a lot of these little shops. Like, let's see if one of them shows you kind of the storefront. That's not, I want to show you like if they have a couple of them in one. It's kind of like that, but like all the way down here is kind of what that looks like there. Beltline and Coit is another busy area. You have, isn't this where, oh man, what is the name of that? What is the name of that store? It's like a Mexican store, or is it on Spring Valley? Yeah, it's on Spring Valley. Oh man, what is it? El Ronson? No, that's the Supermercado. What is the name of that? It's on this side though. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm forgetting the name of it. Oh, please come to me. Oh my goodness, I can't. Not Ponchos. What is the name of that? Fiesta. That's what it's called. It's like the Latino. Yeah, Fiesta Mart. Here it is, right there. There. I knew it would come. I knew it would come. I thank you for your patience. I knew it would come. So yeah, Fiesta Mart is kind of where you're gonna find, like, if you like cooking Mexican food or any kind of Latin style, you'll have that's gonna be your grocery store right there. Yeah, you have a lot of Latin influence in and around this kind of area here. Cottonwood Park is actually a cool spot right there. You've got Richardson High School over here as well on this side of Coit. But yeah, right along Coit. And then down here, yeah, you're getting into, yeah, this is really residential over here. And then you have Northwood Golf Club right there. Okay, you've got the big Watermark Church right there off the corner of 635 and 75 right there. So you know, if you might have heard of that, especially if you're a young professional and you've heard of the Porch before. That's where the Porch is hosted. It's at Watermark. But let's go. I know I kind of went south, just kind of along Coit right there. But let's come back over here. I showed you Bent Tree. I talked about Addison Airport, Prestonwood Golf Course. This is another, listen, there's tons of, if you like to golf, you're going to love Dallas and you're going to love this area. I mean, you've got what? You've got Bent Tree, you got Prestonwood, you got Northwood. You have 3 golf clubs or golf courses in, you know, in how many blocks is this? Maybe 5 or 6 blocks. I mean, you got plenty of golfing to choose from around here. Okay, so okay, where did we leave off? All right, so Campbell, we talked about that. Let's go to Arapahoe. So yeah, Arapahoe is kind of an in-between street. There isn't really a whole lot going on Arapahoe, but it's kind of that in-between Campbell and Beltline. Beltline is going to be your major area, okay, or major road, right? So, you know, Preston and Beltline especially, there's a lot going on in and around here. You know, you have, you know, your Tom Thumb over here. You have some restaurants. You have Trader Joe's over here as well. So if you don't know about Trader Joe's, you know, you'll definitely learn. That's for sure. And then, yeah, I talked about Prestonwood, and then over here is where Tollway and Beltline is. What is the actual name of this? I think it's called, yeah, Village on the Parkway is what it's called. I've always called it just, yeah, tollway and beltline. So anyway, you'll have a ton of restaurants in here. Not much shopping. It's really like all restaurants in here. Basically, I would say 90% restaurants in here. You have a movie theater as well somewhere in here. Yeah, Raw Sushi Bar is one of my favorites. You know, yeah, I mean, you have, yeah, Gloria's. They do some salsa dancing on the weekends at night and everything. So yeah, definitely a ton of fun. A lot of stuff going on at Tollway and Beltline. You've got your In-N-Out. So for all you Californians, you've got your In-N-Out right there as well. And then just on this side, so I do mention this in the vlog as well, but this kind of section of Beltline, kind of spilling over into Addison a little bit, is it is the most restaurants per square mile in the entire country, right? So you've got literally anything that you could ever dream of eating wise is going to be off of Beltline Road right in this area right here. So if you happen to work around here, then this is kind of one of the best places to work, because you know your lunch breaks are going to be full of possibilities basically. Okay, so that's Beltline for you right there. Yeah, we'll talk about Frets. So you have Frets right here, Frets Tennis Center, and then you have T-Bar M. So those are the two big tennis clubs or centers, whatever you want to call them. T-Bar M is kind of more of a country club feel. It's a little more upscale. It's got a couple of actually 4 indoor courts, whereas Frets is all outdoors. Yeah, hey, if you're just moving here, you don't really know anybody, you're looking for somebody to hit with, you'll definitely want to come to one of the adult drills out at Frets. It's the biggest adult drill in the city, so you'll definitely want to come check that out. Actually, my old high school tennis coach heads that up, so he's the main pro out there. So I'm happy to make an introduction to you out there if you play tennis. And then, yeah, so I talked about Coit already. Let's see, Beltline, we talked about this. And then, yeah, so here's the Galleria right at 635 and the Tollway. Okay, so you've got your Apple store in there. You've got that ice rink in here as well. And so, yeah, the Galleria is kind of, I would say, the second best, second to North Park down here. North Park is going to be the best shopping in Dallas. But Galleria is going to be definitely that secondary option just on the north side. And then what's really interesting from an investment standpoint, okay, is you see where this AMC Valley View, so this used to be the Valley View Mall. They have torn it all down in the last couple of years. And this is actually, this whole block right here is a brand new development. I actually know the gentleman who's in charge of developing all of this. It's going to be called Dallas Midtown, and it's going to be a ton of just restaurants with kind of like if you watch the Allen vlog and you see kind of like Waters Creek, it's gonna kind of be like that, but on steroids. I mean, it's gonna be fancy hotels, restaurants, shopping, kind of like Legacy West a little bit, if you've seen any of that in Plano. Legacy, kind of like that. But it's going to be, they've obviously learned from, oh, well, this is what they did there. This is what they did in Allen. This is what they did in Uptown, in downtown Dallas. They're basically taking all of that, all the things that they've learned from those places, and they're going to combine it into what is to be Dallas Midtown. They're going to have a trolley going to and from the Galleria. I mean, it's going to be a whole thing. It's not even, all they've really done is just the destruction part. They haven't really started construction, but the movie theater is still there. And so, you can check a movie out still right now if you wanted to. But this area right here is going to absolutely blow up in the next, probably, I would give it's going to be another 5 to 10 years though. Okay, so it's going to be, this whole block right here is going to be absolutely magnificent. It is going to be beautiful. right there. So not quite there yet, but that is what that is going to be. Okay, so now let me show you. We'll kind of wrap it up here with showing you kind of what you're surrounded by. So you've got so bordering you to the north is going to be Plano up here. So all of this is Plano. You've got Carrollton. Really, all of this is Carrollton. You've got Addison, of course, right there, which is really kind of a smaller suburb. Then you have, Preston Hollow. I would basically call all of that Preston Hollow. You got Northwest Dallas on this corner here. And then you have Richardson to the east of you. And yeah, that's kind of what it looks like for what's around you right there. So, feel free to check out the vlogs and all the videos on any one of those areas. We're covering it all around here. But hey, if North Dallas is where you want to be, then hey, you got to reach out. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or jump on our calendar if you want to jump straight to a Zoom with us. That is our favorite, putting a face with a name. And if you watched this far, hey, again, tap that thumbs up button below. It would mean the world to us if you did that. Thank you so, so much. And make sure you're subscribed as well. Tap that bell for notifications so you can stay up to date on the current market here in Dallas and whenever we drop those new videos. And hey, if you live here or if you have lived in this area in the past, drop me a comment below. What's your experience been like? Let me know, what your maybe pros and cons are. Did I miss something? Feel free to jump in the comments there. And if you're continuing your research here, I want to invite you to click on the Dallas, Texas living name below, and that'll take you to our main page. Head over there, use the search bar on our main page to search for whatever it is that you're looking for. We do a ton of different styles of videos. We do vlogs, we do maps, we do pros and cons. I interview different neighbors in different neighborhoods and things like that, so definitely check that out. But if you don't know maybe where to go from here, then you should see some videos popping up on the end screen right now that can definitely point you in the right direction. So definitely click on one of those right now, and you definitely keep up the learning here. So with that being said, thank you so much for joining me, and until the next video, I'll see you around town.